at Stanford University.
Good afternoon. I am so honored to be here, and it's always a thrill whenever I can come back and visit Stanford, especially to the computer science department. The research and advancements you make on a daily basis have changed and continue to change the world. It's also had a significant effect on my life to get a CS degree from here. Sometimes people ask me, is it hard to be in Congress these days? And I always think there is nothing as hard as having to pass CS 240, Advanced Topics and Operating Systems. And my partner and I could never get that operating system to work. It was incredibly frustrating. And for the first time in my life, I thought I might fail a class. But thank goodness to a forgiving professor and the God of partial credit, I passed. And here I am. But the computer science degree also informs legislators and informs me in my perspective on government, which is that we don't do technology well. You have seen the Affordable Care Act fiasco. You've seen the Covered Oregon fiasco. In Los Angeles, LA Unified School District could not even put in a program just to simply track attendance and tell their kids what schedules to go to. So it's clear to me that government needs to do a much better job. That's why I requested and am very pleased to sit on the Information Technology Subcommittee of Government Oversight and Reform. Look forward to working with all of you to make sure that government is less stupid when it comes to technology. But it also informs me in my perspective how quickly technology changes. And I still believe legislatures are a force for good, but the one thing we are not is we are not agile. We cannot change very quickly. We cannot make decisions very quickly. So I'll give you an example. When I was in the California State Senate last year, there was a bill introduced that put some very high insurance requirements on Uber. And that bill flew out of the State Assembly, bipartisan vote. It flies out of the first State Senate committee. And then it gets to the State Senate Insurance Committee where I sat. And I looked at it and I thought, if we define transportation network companies incorrectly, to fix it, we need another law. Or if Uber and Lyft and Sidecar innovate, we need another law to change that. If we put in a wrong insurance number, we need another law to change that. And my view is that government should have a very light touch when it comes to technology, so I voted against that bill. And eventually I was able to get other colleagues to vote against it, and they eventually significantly changed the bill so that now Uber basically is treated the same as taxis in terms of insurance requirements. And I hope to continue to do that in Congress. Unfortunately, there's only about 3 of us that have computer-related degrees. We expanded, I think, by 33% or 50% because I got elected, so I'm very pleased with that. But look forward to working with all of you, and I have here a certificate from Congress, and I'm presenting the Computer Science Department to Stanford University CS Department in recognition and celebration of your 50th anniversary, and with sincere appreciation for your commitment to excellence.
For more, please visit us at stanford.edu.